Hey guys, Presto and Mage here, recording round one of our Iconic Masters draft number 4. I want to say thanks to all the viewers who viewed the other videos, and just let you guys know that you can subscribe to be notified about any future content that I upload. Anyway, I made a couple changes real quick to the main deck between our draft video and this video. Notably, it's to remove 2 swamps and add this card, a couple of these Dimir Aqueducts. We're not really doing that for really like the fixing. I did add a blue card and took out like one of our 1-drops, well, 1-drop suspend, to just help us draw more cards. So again, it's kind of just a strategy that I learned from listening to LSV and Marshall Sutcliffe on limited resources, and that's the fact that these can just help you make your land drops. And then my buddy Alan, he's huge on card draw, so there we go. We're technically Grixis now, which is I think one of his favorites. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And yeah, hopefully we can do well, get some play points, play another one of these things with that. So again, we kind of have a lot of removal in this deck. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 spells, and then just like dragon synergy. So hopefully we can just, play well and play timely so we don't time out. Alright guys, so we lost the roll. The opponent's going to go first. It's pretty good, I guess. We don't really have removal, but we have, things to do. We have land drops to make and all that stuff. So the opponent fetches for black source. So they'll likely have a lot of removal too, black-white, and a lot of life gain. So it could be a pretty grindy one. Okay, we're kind of getting flooded. So pass the turn. We did show our second color. So another swamp. Could kind of let the opponent know what to play or what not to play. So I think we have a lot of 4-drops. So yeah, I don't know which one we should play first. This one's pretty cool. Well, it does outflying. I was gonna say like it can block, and then we can get it back after playing our Scion. But maybe we just want to Thran Dynamo first, and then like double spell, right? Because then we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if we Thran Dynamo, then we can like play both of these in a turn. So, and we drew a colorless spell, so that's kind of cool. We can double spell this turn, I guess. It's kind of weird having like a couple after casting like double spells to have like potentially like 2 mana available to us. And I wonder if we want to just crack this now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We may just want to like cycle this just to kind of make use of our mana. We already have like a ton of lands. We may want to kill that too. It's just a way of them blocking for a while. Oops. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We could double spell. We could play this. I think we kind of want to double spell and maybe like have them kill this, right? Or we just slam the dragon and start attacking. So 8 mana though, we can do both of these. Like kill this, right? 4, 5, 6, and 8. Yeah, kill this. And then just cast our Scion. Okay, protection, sure. Prevent the next 1 damage that would deal. So they can use that to make this guy block our Scion a little bit easier. Or it survives combat, I guess. So that's going to come back, right? They're going to get pro on something. Probably this to be able to punch in with it, right? Opponent's on 4 cards. Is that the pro? Which one has pro? I don't know. Something has protection from something. Alright, so again, they're going to kind of keep that play open. So I think we just start by attacking here. Again, they have this like endless block thing going on. Right? If they block here, they prevent a damage that would be dealt to it. Sure. Huh. Okay. They didn't do that. So we'll get both of our 4 drops in there. So we're just doing a lot more powerful stuff, like while we're like doing this kind of like taking powerful cards and like mana acceleration and stuff. Like our stuff is just powerful. This has flying. Oh, because we have a dragon. Okay. Okay. What do their blocks look like? Here and here, right? Or here and here. Use that to save that. They can't really roll this, right? When it dies, and it gets -1/-1. It's gonna block here. You can like double block there. Kill that. I think we just send in with our flyers. I'm kind of just keeping this in hand because if they like Wrath or something, like we can just do our like little flare to where we get this into play, then this comes back, and then this comes back. So we'll do that. I think we're just gonna like level up our guy, play a swamp, or play a mountain. Opponent's blocking, they're preventing a damage. Take 3. We get a 14. We'll play this. We'll outlast our guy. And then these are good in case like the opponent has like a wrench mind that can discard our swamps. So opponent has a green splash as well. Playing just kind of little guys. So this is kind of like something similar that we were trying to do in other drafts, like kind of just low curve stuff, and yeah, it's just now we're just going off. Right. So they have the new, so each opponent can lose a life. Okay. When they do that. Or each opponent loses 4 life. So they have like a drain 4 on the battlefield. Alright. So I'm glad we cycled that Mind Stone pretty much when we could. I think we're just gonna again send in with our 2 guys. I don't want them to like block on this, but I guess it saves a lot of damage. And it would, if they double block, then they like just lose a lot of their guys. So I think we actually oh shoot, I skipped through my combat phase. Dang it. So if you've watched my videos, like sometimes I do stupid misplay type stuff like that. So again, kind of my bad. So opponent's gaining a lot of life. So if they are gaining a lot of life, that can put us in like a weird like racing situation, right? Where if we're attacking them and they're just gaining, then like that doesn't really do much for us. So we're getting heavily flooded, but we're definitely not gonna skip through our combat step this time. Just gonna attack here. Opponent's on one card. Alright, so they'll probably shrink this to a 3-4, maybe put 2 things on it. So they need to put that onto the stack. Alright, so shrink that, and then like trade with it, I guess. Lose 4, gain 4, so we'll get a 13, they'll get a 20. So I think we stop goofing around, right? That turns into a 4-4. Okay, so they'll block here, right? Okay. When it enters the battlefield, you may return to a dragon permanent card from graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, so that's not a permanent. Oh, okay, but never mind. It's the other one. So I think we're just gonna throw this out there. Yeah, we die to like a Wrath, but the opponent's on like one card. Or we don't die to a Wrath, but like an austere command like puts us really far behind. But we don't have a dragon card in our yard, so it doesn't really matter. We get our guy back. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry if I'm playing really poorly. I'm not used to kind of commentating on play. I'm used to more just like thinking about it. Plus, this is a fairly new set for me. Well, it's just a new set in general, but I don't really have a long history with these cards. Okay, so the opponent can just make a little blocker out of nowhere, but I think we're just gonna swing big, right? This thing's pretty big. We can't shrink our guys anymore. What's the ability? Dragon creatures get +1/+1. So we can do that like 3 times, right? That's not a dragon creature. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we can do that 3 times and still play this. I don't 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just trying to worry about like potentially any crackback damage. So clear attackers. It's kind of weird. We like didn't really draw. We have so much removal in our deck, but like we didn't draw that much of it. Right. So do that. Opponent will. Whenever you gain life. Oh, that's right. So it's a 5/5. That's fine. Our guys are flying. This has death touch. Block. Okay. So okay. Maybe it was dumb to attack with this. Maybe I should have like thought. about. It's weird, this is like an expensive like fire breathing. Alright, so do that. Punch in for a lot, trade there, bounce there, take 7, go to 10, we play our guy. Right, we pass the turn. Maybe you should have just kept that in hand too, because of it, and like austere command or something. Like what do we do against that? Like we just 4 of our guys go to the graveyard and then we just, I don't know, have to start over again. So that was kind of dumb to play that. We don't need to like overextend. If we're already ahead on board by so much. Okay. So next one, let's see, got our scions, whatever, our masses. We're going to be on the draw. I don't know if we want to get flooded again. Builds an artifact. Yeah, I mean, I think like the only thing we're really excited about boarding in is like this, but I don't really know what to take out. Let's just run it back. Sometimes it could be bad to like overside board because like we constructed a deck to do something pretty specific. You know, it accelerates into big things and it controls the game kind of along the way with creature removal. So yeah, I don't think we really want to take away too much from that strategy. So let's just keep it, or let's just keep it how it is. Speaking of keep, this is not a keep. We have 1 land, cool spells, but yeah, not on 1 land. Okay, again, 1 land and a ton of stuff. So we need to mulligan again. And again, we just maybe just can't escape that. We have a Pillar of Flame and a Draconic Roar. We're at 5. I think we seriously have to mulligan to 4. Alright, so I think we Alright, we're gonna keep this hand. Alright, and we're gonna bottom this. A mulligan to 3. This may be dumb. Like I might just want to scoop and then play, I guess. I don't know, it kinda sucks. We are running like 17 lands in our deck. But yeah, just didn't get there on it. So if we miss like, I think probably on 2 lands. So we have 2 6-drops and a 7-drop. I think we mulliganed ourselves out of this game. So if we miss, okay, so we got there on that. If we miss again, I don't know. We'll just try to play quickly. Again, we want to be aware of like time and don't like drag this on if we're just gonna lose. Okay, cool. So this actually helps. So yeah, let's just play this. We are going to return something. So that kind of helped us get out of it. So sorry guys, I had a guest come over. They're greeting the dogs. Okay, combat. It's the opponent's turn. Alright, we'll take 1 or whatever. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we kind of got out of our little dilemma there. Believe it or not, a mulligan to 3. It's pretty bizarre. On the back of like that bounce land. So luckily we actually have spells to cast over the next couple turns. Or at least the next 1 turn. Okay. So I think we're gonna Cancel here. I think we attack, right? Even though we're behind on land, it may just be, or yeah, let's just punch in for 2. Sometimes little points matter like that. If they kill it or something, that's fine. We're just gonna play something second mate. Okay, so we're kind of back in this, I guess, in a certain way, because we can keep up Reeve Soul for something moderately sized, I guess, and then just make our guy big. Okay, so wow. So they have a way of... Well, it's kind of weird because they already have the combo, but I guess they can kill a big thing. Right? Let me see. Okay, so that when this dies, so I think I want to kill this, right? So that when this dies, it doesn't kill one of our guys. So let's see if we can get there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we want to just kill this thing, so that when the festering newt dies, it doesn't do a ton. I think we want to get this out of like Anger the Gods range and give up on a little bit of damage right now. So during main phase, we'll go ahead and outlast this, and we'll pass the turn. Hopefully next turn start dropping like 4/4s. The opponent has a lot more cards in hand than us, but I mean, we're gonna have a good board presence. Okay, combat, attack with our little guy. Okay, so whenever they gain life, we're gonna lose that much life. Okay, cool. So these bounce lands kind of saved us here. So I think we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe just punch in for 6, right? Attack. Probably should have played the bounce land and then attack, so we can just 6 through our turn. Okay. Okay. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll be able to play something like that next turn, but we'll probably just start with something like that, so that if it dies, we can just chain things. Well, I guess we can't even play that because it's on 7. But it's pretty crazy how we can just kind of still be in this game after mulliganing to like, what was it, 4 or 3 or something? I don't know. Okay, Doomed Traveler, a flyer. So they can drain us for a lot. I mean, they can drain us for like 12. So we want to kind of keep that in mind. Cool. So how do we win this? So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could actually play something like this. This can attack past their guy. They may block and sack and drain us. Let me see here. So if I'm at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can play this and then this, right? Because I'll get a 5, but then I'll have 6. So maybe we do that. So or maybe we like, what's it doing? Pay 4? So I'm trying to cast Mind Stone. I don't know why I'm saying to pay 4. And then we'll cast this thing. Okay, and then we'll attack with our 4/4, right?
No, I'm not.
Because we have like, we can actually die pretty soon out of nowhere, but we'll see what the opponent does. Sack a guy, block a guy. Whenever you gain life, okay, that goes on the stack. So it's kind of a close game, I guess. So they may try to drain us out. They can drain us for... Actually, they can only use this once a turn because it has to get tapped. So... I think we're just going to have to play this next turn. Removal would be pretty sweet, like an Anger of the Gods. Because they can maybe sack one of their guys in response. Okay, so they can do something like they got lifelink, which is relevant. So it's pretty weird how they have this like weird ability to kind of like drain us or something. So if we attack, they block. An attack technically for lethal. We're at 6 effectively, but they can we may need to leave a blocker back. Just attack with our 2 guys. Play our Blade Wing and then go for the win next turn. So let's do that. So they'll likely block with their flyers, right? I'm not actually... They'll sack. So... I guess Doom Traveler is pretty good in this like life gain matters deck. Right. There's that. Alright, so we want to play 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll want to play this guy. And now we have 2 blockers. And then we just have intense. Like they're effectively at like, I don't even know, a bunch. I guess they can stack disability, right? Yeah, so then when now they have it twice, so we just get drained. Sack a guy, we lose 8. Right? So I think we're just dead. Yeah, so they're stacked. Okay, so again, we want to be mindful of other games and being able to finish those in a timely manner. Do you have any way of well, this destroys an artifact, so that's pretty good for us. Knight of Soul's Betrayal may be a little bit better because it like they have a lot of weenies that they're trying to sack, but if they just die, then these 2 are pretty good against them. We don't really care about something like that. Maybe we shave one of these. So maybe we take out one of these as well, because we have a lot of removal. We're boarding into more removal, kind of. Maybe I should have valued this a little higher in the draft. This could be pretty good. So let me do that. I think we probably, yeah, just maybe take out. Computer's kind of going nuts. Got one of these. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Alright, so let's see if we can get the win, guys. Sure, we'll play first. Try to get the mana advantage. Again, kind of stuck on lands, so we're going to mulligan. Gosh. They mulligan to 6, we're at 6. I think we're going to do one more mulligan and then just go from there. Try to get at least 2 lands. Okay, this is a lot better. We kind of got lucky. So we're going to keep, and then I think we're going to bottom that card. I just want to get like lands and maybe removal. So we'll start with the swamp. Again, we're kind of short on time, so we want to just play quickly. Opponent plays a plains. Okay, again, we'll lead with a swamp and a mind stone. Next turn we'll play our idol. See what the opponent does. Seeker, okay. Okay, cool, I guess. 3, 4, drop our idol. Okay, pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another land, we can get a Scion going. Okay, draw land. Okay, so they're gonna gain life and smack for a bunch, right? Let's turn into 3/3. Gain some life. It's gonna, I mean, I don't care too much about that. I'd probably rather have that happen and then play creature or take advantage of like the life gain with their enchantment. Okay, Grizzly Spectacle is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're just gonna, we're not gonna be able to really block. Do we want to block? I don't think so. We don't want to get our life total too low. But I guess we have Grizzly Spectacle, which is maybe something that we want to just cast now anyway. Because they can give their guy protection. And at least that allows them to not get, well, I guess they gain life, but I was thinking like that was that protection card for a second there. 3, 4, 5. Another Seeker, okay. Newt. Alright, so I think we're gonna attack. Alright, if they wanna trade, that's fine. We could gain 4 life, right? Kinda wanna, maybe I should have kept this back so I can block here and then have them like edict, something like that. Because if that Newt's around, it gets a lot worse. So I think I'll keep it in hand for that scenario. So we're kind of, so I guess I'm trying to think, maybe I keep Newt, I keep the idol back to block that, and then I edict something else. Because I just have removal. So I think we just have to do that. Kind of just play defense right now. Drop a bigger threat later. Bogru Witch. So they can, I don't want them to get the Cauldron. I think we're definitely gonna kill that. So do we edict them as well? 3, 4, 5. They'll likely kill that. It kind of threw off our math. Okay. So at least we have something that we can cast. So we can attack for 7 in the air if we draw land next turn. If they want to attack, we'll block because we can get it back when we play this. I want to use a trick or something, go for it. Sure. Just preserving our life total. Okay, so again, we still didn't really get there. We may want to just do this now. Attack in. Alright. So, yeah, after a lot of heavy mulligans game 2, game 3 we got a lot. So, again, we've been just kind of choked on our last little mana source, and look at, we got there, right? Or we gain life. So do we want to try to trade with this thing? We know that we're going to play this next turn. So I think we just hold off because I don't want that thing to die. We can play our Mind Stone to get us up to 6, but we have 2 draw steps to draw another land if we activate 1, we'll pay 1, draw a card, hopefully it's a land, so we can play it. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go that. 2. That's kind of weird, the sequence, because then we just missed out on 3 points. 3, 4, 5. So we should be close to a land though. Again, we gotta play quickly because we don't want to time out. Okay. So we put ourselves into a bind by sacking our thing, but I want us to be able to make our land. Okay. Alright. Play quickly, 6 to our turn. Sure. Okay. Back there. Pass priority. So again, we're just looking for land. There's a lot of them in our deck. So, going to destroy an artifact. So this is sideboarding in action. Let's see if they sack their guy. To have us go to 11, they can go to 14. Alright, so they sack their guy. Okay. So we draw a land. Didn't. Can cast something, so we can't. Yeah, believe it or not, if I didn't sack our Mind Stone, we could have been on 6. Sure. Sure. So we're at 3. We can't do both. 3, 4, 5. So they're gonna actually drain us for a lot. I kind of want to just cast this, targeting that, because I need to be able to kill this too if it gets into play. I don't want that. I have to find a way to kill this. So I don't want to play it, believe it or not, because I don't have a removal spell. Maybe I should have played Knight of Soul's Betrayal or whatever. So I think I'll do that. I don't want that to hit us. It slows our clock down, but it also prevents like Doom Traveler nonsense. So we're lucky that we killed the artifact, because that would be a pretty big game for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this down. Wait our trigger. Okay, we'll put it on the stack. And then we'll pass the turn. So we're attacking for a lot in the air, I guess. So our main phase. Okay, so let's go to combat. Attack. Okay. Drop our other guy. Again, it would have been really bad for us had we played this Abyssal and like not been able to kill it. If we draw another red source, we can cast this card. We aren't threatening lethal yet. So if they have another Cauldron, they'll be... Can they do that? I think. They can like activate that, get a Cauldron, smash, 5, 6. So I think we smash, ask questions later. Attack. Alright, I think we're gonna now draw a card. It's our other mountain. I guess we already played a land. So if they go, yeah, I was about to say, if they go up to, if they activate this and they, I don't know, gain like 8, then I guess maybe we still win. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys.